The coffee shop test. What's the pettiest reason you've ever walked away from someone? Let me tell you mine. There's a tiny coffee shop near my apartment called Birch and Brew. It's the kind of place where the espresso machine breaks twice a week. The Wi-Fi password hasn't worked since 2019, and the cashier, a retired art teacher named Gloria, takes exactly as long as she wants to take. Locals love it. Everyone else loses their mind. I started using it as a first date filter about 2 years ago. My friend Rachel set me up with a guy named Marcus. Finance guy, coached youth soccer on weekends. Had a golden retriever named Biscuit. On paper, basically flawless. We agreed to meet at Birch and Brew on a Saturday morning. I got there early and gave Gloria a heads up. She grinned and said, "So, I should take my sweet time?" I told her to just be herself. That was more than enough. Marcus walked in at exactly 10 o'clock. Fitted navy jacket, clean sneakers. Good sign. We found a small table by the window and got in line to order. That's when it started. The couple ahead of us changed their order 3 times. Gloria never rushed them, never sighed, just nodded patiently and rewrote the ticket. I watched Marcus shift his weight from foot to foot. When we finally stepped up, Gloria greeted us warmly and then took a long pause to find her pen. Marcus let out a short breath through his nose. We ordered. I got a latte. Marcus got a black coffee. 15 minutes passed. Then 20. Marcus twisted in his chair and stared at the counter like he was trying to move the cups telepathically. When Gloria finally called our names, she had accidentally made his a cappuccino instead of a black coffee. She apologized immediately and offered to remake it. Marcus smiled with his mouth only. You know what? Don't even worry about it. We've already been waiting forever. Gloria's smile didn't waver, but I saw her blink just a little too quickly. We sat back down. Marcus wrapped both hands around his cup and said, "I'm sorry. I just don't understand how you mess up a black coffee. It's literally just coffee." I asked him about his soccer kids to change the subject. He answered, but every 30 seconds his eyes drifted back to the counter with this tight, impatient energy that filled up the whole table. When we got up to leave, he dropped a single dollar bill into the tip jar. $1. For a 20-minute wait and a remade drink. I paused. I reached into my wallet and pulled out a 10 and folded it into the jar while he was putting on his jacket. He looked at it. "That's a little excessive, don't you think? They weren't exactly killing it today." I looked right at him. "She remade your drink without complaining once. That's worth something." He laughed like I'd said something naive. We walked out and he asked if I wanted to grab brunch somewhere with actual service. I said I had plans. He texted twice that week. I let both of them sit there until I eventually forgot to feel guilty about it. 4 months later, I brought someone else to Birch and Brew. His name is Owen. He's a middle school science teacher who laughs too loud and tips in cash because he says apps make it too easy to skip it. The day we went, Gloria spilled his oat milk latte halfway through making it and had to start over. Owen leaned on the counter and asked her how long she'd worked there. They talked for 6 minutes while she remade it. He left $8 in the jar on a $12 order. We've been together for almost a year.